Alright, guys, I don't know. I think this camera is doing okay. The sun is kind of hitting over here. I don't want too much brightness in there. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the video, but figure I can get this video done before the Walmart delivery comes. I'm going to show you how to do this in socks, and I'm going to show you some other things. Like I said, I remind you too, like some people say, do the splits in socks and then it's because you want to slide. That's true, but sometimes you're not ready to slide too much yet because you might rip something. So I say do both. Get a pair of old shoes or work boots that you don't care about ruining. Sometimes you want to get stuck, and sometimes you want to slide, and sometimes you only want to go this much. So, and my whole routine starts out, believe it or not, after downward dog, like this, and going back up. Do a whole bunch of this, just like I'm doing now. And you go and venture a little wider, right? Do a couple push-ups because you can see different. Yeah, I'm going to do a whole in-depth video on this. What this was based on, a kind of a Persian exercise where they use Indian club and doing push-ups like this on a push-up board. I'd have to give you more detail, but that's what this is based on. That's another reason. Stay like a couple seconds, then come back out. Go back again and come back out. The reason being, say if you're not really flexible enough yet, say you can even get this much, right? And if you stay too long, you're going to have trouble getting back out. Like, ah! I know, you try it, you see what I mean? So maybe every like 4 or 5 seconds, do more of this. Yeah, and do a push-up here and there. Like I said, I'm going to give you a, see, and it works like this too. Like bare knuckle and everything else too. I'm going to give you a whole in-depth video why my stuff is a hybrid. It's based on different things. Okay, so, and you're using, oh, say if you can only get this much. Say if you do a push-up like this, do small push-ups like this and back up. You know why I'm telling you this in detail? Try not to make repetitive videos, but try to give you more detail and break it down. Say you get about this much. Do a little push-up like this and then back up. Like I said, once you achieve flexibility this much, you want to regulate. Say you're not ready to go further down yet. You're sliding with the socks, right? You're kind of regulating it. Say if you're not ready to slide down too much, push back up. Yes, and do knuckle push-ups with the thumbs or like this. And then say you can, instead of going like this into a straddle like some people do, and yeah, take advantage of, say, going into the straddle stretch with it. But I like to get in a habit of getting back up into what the thing people call downward dog. Be able to go down and then back up again, you know what I'm saying? And then, say when you're ready to go back down again, like I said, say when you get about this much, you can feel something really, whether you do it like this or bare fist, you're going to start to, like us, feel a little bit more like it's too much for you to go all the way down yet. Kind of go like this and regulate it. Oh, sure, you can go into your straddle as much as you can and go do that too. But what I like to do too a lot of times, like this, is get in the habit of being able to get back up. And that's why I like to break it down with feet in and out, different widths apart, right, every couple seconds. And then when gradually, right, say maybe every 4 seconds, right, and then come back out of it. Then start going every 7, 10, 12, 20 seconds. Then you get used to getting back up. But go into the straddle too, like everybody else does. See, then, like I said, when you get about this much, and then you're getting into more of a seated position, then you can gradually, like, some of us have to lean a little bit forward to target certain parts, right? And you got to recalibrate yourself damn near every day like this too. Some people lose the flexibility within a couple days or sooner than that. Some people's flexibility is a little bit more stubborn than others, give or take. Or you want to be able to strengthen, like say, chest, arms, and everything else too while you're at it. And my stuff revolves around too, like I was doing the videos, in a whole bunch of gravel and going like this with the bare fingers and that bunch of gravel around here. There's a reason for that. And then be using work boots that you're ready to throw out anyway. There's no rules. There's no fancy yoga mats for this. It's more realistic and gives you more of a sense of power, if you will. Based on a lot of the YouTubers' different versions of mobility stuff. But say, yeah, we're going to do it again. Like I said, too, and gauge it right about where you need to go here. Say then once you get into the seated position, right like that. But sometimes when you get right further down like this, it's like a little bit too much tension there, you know what I mean? So, and then some of us got to be careful not to fall over. Dang, is that a car? I think that's my Walmart delivery. But anyway, let me turn this video off. You get the idea. I'm trying to break it down for you. Alright, I'm going to splice part of the video on here, as I wanted to give you one more detail here too. Once you get all the way say down, say you get this far, there's still some kind of work to do yet. Say when you get like this far and go like this, you have somebody around that can maybe take their foot and stand on your butt, and then, you know, get the rest. Say when you do when you got like this far, or take a like 10 or 20 pound barbell weight to make up for the discrepancy you have, you know what I'm saying? But when you do everything on your own too, everything is what it is. But when you lean a little forward and there's that point where you don't have it quite right, you can pull it off by yourself. But if you have somebody around to maybe walk by and take their foot and stand on your butt, or like I said, take a 10 or 20 pound weight, set it there or something. So when you're in that, but other than that, you know, you got to pull it off by yourself, you know what I mean? That's cool too.